Welcome at our look at the 2005 DTM season. A fascinating battle over 11 races. And joining the series this year, some very big names, including former Formula 1 champion Mika Häkkinen.
Yes, hello, this is Mika Häkkinen. Welcome to DTM and come to Hockenheim.
Yes, indeed, it was at Hockenheim where Häkkinen started his return to motor racing after a couple of years off. Hockenheim, of course, always hosts the opening and closing rounds of the German Touring Car Masters, the DTM. Defending champion was, of course, Mattias Ekström from Sweden in Audi, and here he is signing autographs. He won it last year by just beating out Gary Paffett, the British driver for Mercedes-Benz. So what would happen in this first race? It was Ekström on the pole, it was Paffett second on the grid, and Jamie Green, the British newcomer, in third place. He dropped back, but this first corner at Hockenheim always sees lots of action, and the opening race of 2005 was no exception. Capello involved with that, Christensen, Aiello, and a heavy hit for Tom Christensen. Let's see it again. See problems at mid-pack, and all of a sudden cars spinning, Aiello spinning across the pack and being hit.
An Opel, I think Laurent spun in the first corner and just he crossed the track when I was there, and then I had no chance to avoid this car, and was quite a hard impact.
Here's a different angle, and you see Capello spinning in the middle of the pack there, and then the black car of Aiello goes across, and then Christensen gets collected. Bang!
Coming into turn one, there was a lot of things happening out on the wet stuff, and by the time I arrive, Aiello, I think, comes out of the darkness, out of the smoke, and initially I want to go inside of him, but he keeps rolling, and in the end I brake, and more or less at the time I brake, I get a big hit from the back and push me into Aiello, which is then an even higher impact.
So the season starting with that big bang. Off they go again. Let's see the start from a different view. And Gary Paffett with the green mirrors on the silver Mercedes getting away. And Paffett into the lead from his arch rival, but also friend Mattias Ekström. There you see the positions then, 6 laps officially on the board after that incident. Meanwhile, more spins up at the hairpin, and Heinz-Harald Frentzen very much involved in that, another ex-Grand Prix driver who has been a regular in the DTM now for a couple of seasons. What a first DTM race from Jamie Green though, going very well. Pit stops, of course, 2 each, mandatory in this series. There they go out again, and after the pit stops it was Alesi in the lead. Jean Alesi with some very good tactics. And look at this, spinning out Marcel Fazler after nudging young Bruno Spengler, one of several drivers who'd come from the Euro F3 season of 2004. On board now, and some great shots too, and you hear them going down the gearbox. Oh, action replay here. Jamie Green trying to find a way past Ekström. The back end stepping out, corrects it into the gravel. Jamie Green paying the price there and showing his inexperience in a DTM car. But here is Jean Alesi in a commanding lead from Gary Paffett at this opening round of the 2005 DTM. Bernd Schneider is in third place. It's Mercedes-Benz 1, 2 and 3. And going wide in the black car is Mika Häkkinen, taking a little time to get to grips with the DTM. but a win for Jean Alesi, and he's certainly very happy with that, and a very good start for the season for Mercedes-Benz, first, second and third.
I'm extremely happy, you know. Last year I didn't win any races, and that was tough for me. I had a tough winter because, you know, in our team we are tough workers, and when you cannot bring anything to your team, they ask you, are you sure you want to continue, and are you sure you want to be motivated for the whole season? That is the best answer I can give for everybody, to be first.
Yes, a very motivated Jean Alesi, and the bubbly sprays.